everybody. My name is Baba Fash. I'm back again. Thank you for listening to me on my last video. The same title continues. My video will be in sequence. Today I'll be talking about the same topic, which is Africans are not blacks. Remember last time I told you they call us black because of the dominance they had over us. Before they were calling us monkey, gorillas, niggers, and some other barbaric names. But the Americans did challenge them, and now they are calling themselves African Americans. But we still find out that those of us in Europe and Africa, we still call each other blacks when we are not blacks. Last time I told you the meaning of black, and I gave you an example. Got this book in my hand, that's black color. There's nobody with this type of color. No matter how dark your skin color is, you are never black. Now, when you say black means bad, if you check the dictionary meaning of black, like I said before, black means bad, means evil, means ill omen. Ill omen is unlucky, condemned, inauspicious, hopeless, and they call us dirty. See, look at my hand. They think if you wash it very well, wash it deep clean, it's going to be like their color. That's why they think we are dirty. We are not dirty. And you see, the devil, they call it the devil black. The angels of devil, they are all blacks. So that means we can't be the devil. No, we are just Africans. And look at this tissue in my hand. This is white. Look at it. This is white color. There's no human being with this type of color. They're calling themselves white when they started calling us black. Yeah? But white is good. We are not challenging them. That's not my campaign. Because white means good. White means heavenly. God is white. The angels of God are white. Everything about white is presumed to be good. So we are not after that one. But everything about black is not good. So we are not black. We are Africans. And I remember last time I said there are 5 main races in this world. You have the Chinese race, and those who look like them. You have the Indian race, and those who look like them. You have the European race, who call themselves white, and those who look like them. You have the Arab race, and those who look like them. And the 5th one is African race. Now, with all the other races that I've just mentioned, they don't call them, say, for example, Chinese yellow, before they call them Chinese. Or the Indians red, before they call them Indians. The Europeans call themselves white because they call us black. Otherwise, they are just Europeans. Then those in those Arabs, they don't call them purple or green, they call them Arabs. Now, why will our own be different? Instead of calling us Africans, the first of us call us black, because the mention of black means African, means slave. That's that stigma that they have that dominance to call us whatever they like. But it's time for us to wake up and realize we are not black, we are Africans. Sometimes you look at your brother or sister and say, oh, this one is really dark. This looks like the devil. We're looking at each other as the devil. No, we are not. We are children of God. We are the perfect creation. You know, there was this DNA test before, which they did to confirm that our gene is 99.9% human, and there is about 85%. We didn't do the research; they did it. So, so that for those who are just coming anyway, it's all about the campaign that Africans are not blacks. No, sorry, my dear. Is this one recording? Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to find out whether I'm on the air or not because I'm not too good about this computer proficiency. You know. Anyway, so they call us black because of our skin color that is dark, and their own is light. But it's not that because we look black that they call us black. It's just the stigma, like I said, to make sure that we are forever slaves. Now, I'm going to move a little bit further today without wasting too much of your time. If your country is not in Africa, how then can you be an African? That's interesting, isn't it? I'll give you some examples so that you understand what I mean. If you see an Indian man in Kenya, for example, we don't call him black. Or a Chinese man in Kenya, we don't call him black. Okay, let me say an Indian man. He still says he's an Indian, even though he's in Kenya. Kenya is in Africa. Okay, let me move to Europe, say France. If you say Chinese man in France, we don't say it's European. We still say it's from China or it's a Chinese man. The same thing if you see an Arab man in France, you still say it's an Arab man, for example. You don't say it's European. It could be in London, it could be in Germany, it could be in Netherlands or Spain, something like that. In Europe, you still refer to them according to their race. Now, if you see an Indian man in Jamaica, you still call him Indian, even though he has never been to India in his life. He's a Jamaican, but you still call him Indian. The same thing, a Chinese man in South Africa, for example, you say, oh, he's a Chinese man. Even though he lives in South Africa, he's never been to China or wherever. Now, when you see a white man in Kenya, even though he's never been to Europe, probably, or in some or Zimbabwe or whatever in Africa, you say, oh, this is an European. He's a white man. Even though he's never been to Europe, he should be an African. Yeah. The same thing with Chinese or whatever any other race. So, like you are like me and you are in Germany, for example, they call you black. Now, if you say German, if I say, oh, no, I'm not from Africa. I mean, like you call me an African when I'm a black man when I'm in Germany. I say, no, I'm an African. But if you are, say, from Barbados and you are in Germany and they call you black, you don't complain. But when they call you African, then you can say, oh, yeah, I'm African, but I'm from Barbados. Like I said, when you see an Indian man in France, you don't say, oh, it's an Indian man, even though he could be from Bangladesh or Pakistan. He will tell you, oh, I'm not an Indian man from Pakistan or from Bangladesh, for example. Or when you see a Chinese man in France, you say, oh, this one is a Chinese. You say, no, I'm not a Chinese, I'm from Vietnam or Thailand or Japan. Yeah. But the first thing you don't say is, so this one is a yellow man, then a Chinese man. Yeah, you understand? So when you are now called African, even though you are not from Africa, but you look like Africans, but I'll come back to that in full details as time goes on. But for now, I just want you to understand that it doesn't mean because you are in Africa that you have to be African. Once you look like me and they call you black, wherever you are, you are an African because you come under my five classifications, which are those are Indians, that's a race, who look like Indians. Those who are Chinese, who look like Chinese. Those who look like Europeans, who look like Europeans, or white people. Those who look like Arabs, and those who look like Africans. So it doesn't matter wherever you are. You can be an African and be Arab and look like Arab. You can be an African and look like Chinese. You can be an African and look like European. So for example, now in South Africa, we have so many white people there. We don't call them black, and they're Africans. So why will you say because I'm from Jamaica, I'm not an African? Would you rather prefer to be called black instead of African? Or you say well, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago? I'm not an African. I would rather prefer to be called black. Like I told you, the meaning of black is pestiferous. It's annoying. It's not good. Now, there are some Caribbean countries like I think about 23 or so of them, including the island, and most of them are under the control of United States of America, France, Netherlands, and United Kingdom. For example, you see Guadeloupe, which is still controlled by the French people or French government. You see United States Island, which is still controlled by United States. There are some Caribbean Netherlands, which is still controlled by the Netherlands. There is Montserrat, which is still controlled by UK, and so many of them. But you find out that most of those people who are there, like Haiti, Cuba, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, and so many others like that, they are Africans because they look like me. They are not black. There's no human race in this world that is black. Like I said before, they don't call us black until in the 50s when the American, the good people here, African, said, look, we are African, we are not black, we are not niggers, we are African. Then they put it in their law. I mean, technically now, they don't call them black American anymore. They call them African American. Like I said before, in Great Britain, for example, they will tell you black and ethnic minority. That's nothing like that. We are just ethnic minority. We are just part of ethnic minority. Why should they have to single African out and say they are black? They're ethnic minority. Ethnic minority could be Eastern European, could be Chinese, could be India, could be Arab, could be Africans, like us. So all those rubbish telling us we are black, then ethnic minority don't make sense. There's nothing like that. And you find out that in Europe or anywhere we Africans live outside Africa, apart from Caribbean, like we live in Europe, for example, or in America, there is always law to protect us. Otherwise, we can't live. It's the law that protects us that stop this open racism. There's still racism everywhere. It doesn't matter whether you think, oh, because of your skin color, only the white people don't like us. No, the Indians don't like us. The Chinese don't like us. The Arab don't like us. So they are not only the Europeans or those who look white. But that doesn't bother me much. What bothers me more importantly is we don't like each other. And if we don't like each other, if we fool, we continue to control us. You see, it's only we, if you look like me, that we keep on fighting among each other. We can kill each other to protect other race interests. We can make each other poor to protect other race. Say, for example, if there's a Chinese shop in, like I said before, in Kenya, people would rather go to Chinese shop to buy the same food that is meant for the Kenyan. It's the same thing, Jamaica, Barbados, wherever. They rather go to Indian shop instead of go to their own people's shop. If we are creating wealth for them, why can't we do the same for ourselves? Why we go and buy Kenya food in Indian shop when there is a shop that is selling the same Kenyan man or African man selling the same food? The Indians won't come to us. The Chinese won't come to us. The European won't come to us. The other people won't come to us. You know, there's no racism when it comes to spending your money. Your color doesn't matter once you have the money. So are we going to continue to be called evil, to be called dirty, to be called Hillhomer, to be called bad, and continue to accept it? No, we are not. So this campaign is about Africans are not black. We are black because of the control they have over us. And this is the beginning of the end of being called black. You know, somebody once said that 1,000 miles journey, we always start from the first step. This is the first step. The success of this campaign is between you and I. We can make it work, and it will work. It may take some time, but it will work. For today, I'm going to stop here. Thank you for watching me. Please watch out for my next video on the same campaign. I've got so many things to say, but I don't want to waste too much of your time. Thank you. See you next time. This is Baba Fash. So as if you end this video, you'll be able to choose if you want to save or delete. Kimawashi, go back. Where is save? How do I save it? We'll just stop it. I just want to see how to save this down. Okay. If you end this video now, you will be able to choose if you want to save it.